why most professionals struggle with pricing and how to stop undervaluing yourself. You are a professional, you built a course, but you froze when it was time to set a price. You wrote a book, but guess what? You second guessed if people would pay the price you have in mind to put on that product. You went for a job, but downplayed your value in the negotiation. And deep down in you, you know this, that every time you struggle to price your worth, you teach the world to undervalue you. You're welcome to today's session. It is the Smart Speaking Short Break Series Day Final. And I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach, the one who is sent to help busy professionals master 3 airline skills: smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Yes, today you're welcome to this conversation. Today, as we're going to be talking about how to put a price tag on you, why most professionals struggle with pricing, and most importantly, we'll be reading my latest baby. Yeah, my latest book is Time to Put a Price Tag on You. I'll be doing a live reading, and so you can come on this journey with me, and I assure you that you will love it in here today. Tag a professional that should be here and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Tag a professional that. So yes, you are that professional. You built a course. So yes, you are that professional. You built a course. When it was time to put a price tag on it, you were like, are you sure I should put it at this price? You've been struggling with the book you wrote last. You don't know how much to put on the price of the book. Just imagine 2 consultants. Both of them have same years of experience. 5 years, 5 years. But guess what? This one professional on this side charges 500,000 naira for a coaching session. The other one goes, okay, you know what? Just give me 150,000. And then the first consultant is booked out for months, like fully booked for months, constantly back to back. However, this other client is hustling for clients literally. Guess what the difference is? Perceived value and confident pricing. Professionals are the people I'm called to, and I see their challenge, right? They do not have, okay, let me begin with a conversation I had with a professional today. She goes, you know what, I've done a lot of work. I know I'm supposed to be a coach, and I've done this, I've done a lot of things. And she says, a client reached out to me through a family member. And when the client came, I wasn't ready because I haven't actually done pricing for my services. I just was winging it. So she goes, so this client came, and then coach, I was confused. I don't know how much to charge for my services. And I told her, you need my book. It's time to put a price tag on you. If you're joining in, you're welcome on today's conversation tonight, and please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It's so good to have you here tonight. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this with a professional that should be here. Okay, so and this client asked me, so how do we do pricing? How do I know how much to put for my products and questions like that? And I said to her, you need my book. It's time to put a price tag on you. And then, hello everybody, I see you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this live with someone that should be here. Oh, I see you. Hello Choco, it's good to have you here as well. So this happened to me just today, interestingly. And this person that reached out to me to say, you know what? I need help. I saw your book. It's time to put a price tag on you, and I need help. And we had a good conversation. I said, okay, sit with the book and let's take it out from there. So I have seen too many. I keep seeing really smart professionals, literally every day, smart, doing their job well, but they get this struggle. How do I price my product? How do I value myself? So it happens every day in negotiation rooms. It happens literally every day when it's time to negotiate for a salary increase, a raise. It just keeps happening, right? All right, so have you hit the subscribe button? Have you shared this live with someone that should be here? Now, I want to begin by telling you that research has shown that 70% of professionals underprice their services. And this results in lost revenue, missed opportunities, and frustration. Literally almost all the time. This keeps happening to professionals. Now, let me say this, right? Pricing yourself is like planting a flag in a new territory. If you hesitate and someone else claims the space and claims it boldly, and everyone knows their value, you've lost it. So understand, first of all, that pricing yourself is like you putting a flag. You know what? You know when a flag is there, if a flag signals a lot. So when you're pricing your services or your product, you're actually planting a flag. Everybody can see it, and everybody can tell if this is the space I should be in or not. You know, like what happened to the parable of the talents, right? There are people who are given 5, 4, 3, 2, different number of talents, right? But guess what the guy who was giving, but part of the people who were giving talent did? He went and buried this. Those who bury their talent out of fear missed their multiplier. Because you know what? The guy who was given 5, for instance, when he went ahead to put his talent into work, guess what happened to him? It multiplied. So, but the other guy who buried his talent did not know that he was capable of using his talent and multiplying it, giving him revenue. Underpricing yourself is a modern day burying of your talent. Please help me put in the comment section. Underpricing yourself is a modern day burying of your talent. No, it's not something you should leave or consider yourself that it's not necessary. It's not just pricing. Just put 2.5. Let's just sell it so everybody can buy. Everybody can buy. Underpricing yourself is modern day burying your talent. I want to see that in the comment section. See, pricing is never just about numbers. No, it's not about it. Let's not get it twisted. It's about perception. It's about confidence. It's about strategic positioning. And hey, if you're joining us here, it's a beautiful Saturday evening from my end. And Saturdays like this at 7 p.m. we'll come in here to have conversations with professionals. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I share with busy professionals how to unlock 3 skills: smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. With these 3 skills, they can become the smartest and most confident person in any room. That's my job. Okay. And today we're talking about why professionals undervalue themselves, the pricing mistakes they make, and how to properly, rightly price yourself. And as well, I'll be doing a live reading of one of my latest babies. So I'm releasing 3 books. It's time to put a price tag on you: Mastering the Game of Consistent Confidence, and of course, Think Competently, Speak Smartly. These 3 books will be out, and everyone who is in the Smart Speaking course, by the way, gets these 3 books for free. So they're getting it first before we even release it. Okay. So I'll be doing a live reading of It's Time to Put a Price Tag on You. Oh, by the way, all the books are good. Mastering the Game of Consistent Confidence. You let me know if we can do a live reading of that on Monday. So Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. we're live. Saturdays at 7 p.m. we're live. Lock your calendar, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and hit the like button. This is a good place for you to be every evening. Now let's continue. Today, we're going to be unpacking 3 ways you can position yourself to command your true value. So I'm not just doing live reading with you. And I will show you why failing to do this silently breaks credibility and cash flow. I want to begin with the number 1 pricing mistake that professionals make. Most professionals undercharge because they confuse humility with value. That's the number 1 mistake. I keep seeing it amongst professionals. The professional that was in a session with me earlier today, she kept on saying, you know what? I know what I'm made of. I mean, she has I don't want to start saying and calling out her grade so someone doesn't pick it. But this is a professional that is really up there. And she's like, I don't know what it is, but I'm struggling with putting price on my services. Because, and then when we went into that conversation, I know it. In preparing for this tonight, I said, okay, the first mistake that professionals make is that they think that it is humility to not overcharge, according to them. Each time you confuse humility with value, you are making a huge pricing mistake. So, for example, you see a life coach who launches a high-impact program, but he prices it at 20,000 naira because people won't pay more. So just leave it at 20,000 naira. They cannot pay more. Guess what? Months later, this same coach is complaining about a lack of clients. You are at a job interview, for instance. You know your worth. Your worth is 2 million naira per year. But you quote 1.2 million naira out of fear. The company hires you, but now you have trained them to undervalue your contribution. And tomorrow you're wondering, why are they placing me here? See, your expertise is gold, but if you sell it as brass, the world pays brass prices. Please put it for me in the comment section. My expertise is gold. And I've seen that this keeps happening because professionals haven't actually sat down to ask themselves this question: how much am I worth? If you look through your office space or your home, your room, you will see that literally every single product or item in your space has a price. The hair on my head has a price. The nails on my finger have a price. The t-shirt I'm putting on have a price. The bed you're lying on now has a price. The chair you're sitting on, the sofa, has a price. Everything has a price, including you have a price. You know one thing about the Proverbs 31 woman I want to show to you, because this humility, thinking that it's humility to not overprice, or thinking that if you're pricing yourself rightly is even overpricing, or pride or arrogance, is mostly a problem with women as well. I mean, everybody goes through it, but it's mostly a thing for women. Let me show you something about the Proverbs 31 woman. In Proverbs 31:16, she says, she considers a field and she buys it with the fruit of her hands. She plants a vineyard. Now, she understood her worth and acted decisively. Pricing is the modern day professional's vineyard. Claim it. Claim it. While underpricing is modern day burying your talent, I want you to understand that the right pricing is the modern day vineyard. So it is your job to claim it. Claim it. I want you to think about a time. Think about a moment that you undercharged or undervalued yourself. How did it affect your opportunities or your income? Let me know in the comment section if you don't mind sharing. And then right after that, I'll be showing you now 3 ways to position yourself for premium value. Again, you're welcome to today. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It's so good to have you here. We're talking about how to price yourself rightly, and I'll be doing a live reading of my latest book, It's Time to Put a Price Tag on You. I've had a moment in my life when I underpriced myself. I've done it with corporate spaces when I was still working in corporate spaces where I underpriced myself. I've done it with products and commodities I've produced before. I just felt like, well, I just wanted to do this. Now, this is not about undercharging, no, overcharging rather. It's not about putting a price that people cannot, no, it's not about it. It's about positioning yourself for premium value. Now, let me show you 3 ways to position yourself for premium value. Number 1, when you want to, this is one thing professionals struggle with. So I've seen too many professionals that are good in their craft. They have mastered a lot, expertise with them, but they've not been able to put it into a product, to create something. Create a course, a book, a coaching session, a one-on-one therapy session. You've done a lot, too much expertise, but you've not been able to do this. And even when they do it, they say things like, I put price. Yeah, my expertise is good, yes. They say things like, I put a price, but I don't know why people did not buy it. Number 1, the number 1 way to position yourself as premium value is communicate the transformation, not the task. Communicate the transformation. Please put it for me in the comment section. Communicate the transformation, not the task. For instance, our Smart Speaking course is titled Smart Speaking Course. The transformation is that you'll be able to speak smartly. That is what I'm communicating to you. Communicate the transformation, not the task. People don't want to do any task. People just want to pay for outcome, not hours. So communicate what the outcome is. Don't tell them this is going to be a 10-hour session with me. They're not interested in the time. They're interested in the outcome. Is this going to solve my problem? So communicate the transformation and not the task. Yes, I can see in the comment section. Thank you. So a consultant doesn't sell 1 hour strategy session. No. Don't go and say, I'm having this, just come for a 1 hour strategy session with me. No. What a consultant should sell is clarity and a roadmap that will triple your revenue in 90 days. Come for a clarity session with me that gives you a roadmap that can triple your revenue in 90 days. Come for the Smart Speaking course, and this is your roadmap to confidence, communication, and commanding any room in 30 days. The task, whatever task you will meet when you come into the course, is not communicated to you. Of course, you know you meet task, but I'm not communicating the task to you. It is the transformation. So what is making you come is actually the transformation. So professionals, you're writing a book, you are putting up a course. The way to position yourself for premium value is not, the price is not the reason they are not buying. No, the price is not the problem. The problem is what you are communicating. You should be able to communicate transformation, not the task. I see people write some books, and from the title of the book, it's already looking like it's a task. Take, for instance, the title, It's Time to Put a Price Tag on You. I'm communicating a transformation. At this book, via this book, you'll be able to price yourself rightly. And it's pinpointing. Because, when you look at it, you remember the last moment you're underpriced. You remember the moment, or there's a book I wrote that's one of our best-selling books, Mastering Speed Reading for Busy Professionals. The book is communicating transformation. You are busy, you cannot read. This book, you can master speed reading, even in your business. So it is communicating transformation. You are not selling a drill. No. You are selling the hole in the wall. Most times, people go to sell and their product is saying that you're coming to buy a drill. Nobody wants to buy a drill. What you're communicating is the hole in the wall. People pay for the result, not the tool. So if you're sounding like when you come for this course, or when you buy this book, or when you buy this therapy session with me, what you are getting is a hole already dug for you in the wall. You are not drilling anything. They will come and they will stay. Professionals who focus on transformation over features can charge up to 3 times more. The question is, what are you selling? The price is not the problem. The problem is, what are you selling? What are you selling? In Exodus 3 verse 7, God didn't send Moses for the task of leading. No. He sent him to deliver freedom. He didn't go to sell wilderness journey. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gone. They wouldn't have gone. Have you hit the subscribe button? Have you shared this live with someone that should be here? Have you hit the like button? He didn't go to tell them, oh, there's this wilderness we're going to pass through, so when we're done, we'll go through this journey. He didn't do that. He promised freedom, transformation, not the task. Similarly, your clients are buying transformation, not your time. They're not interested in how many hours it will take. Let me know in the comment section. As a professional with your number of years in expertise. Now, I know that this is one hard thing for people. People just wonder, how do I create something out of my expertise? What do I do? Where do I start? If you're that person, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. But the truth is, which transformation could you clearly communicate today to justify a higher price? If you have one, just let me know in the comment section, yes. With what I've explained, let me know that you understand what I'm saying. Do you, with what I've explained, the transformation now, is there a transformation that you, from your expertise, experience, and events that have happened to you, you can create a transformation that could clearly communicate today to someone to justify a higher price? Let me know in the comment section before I go to number 2. I really need to quickly go over this so we can go into the live reading. I cannot wait to read this book to you. Let me know in the comment section. Do you have something that you can communicate a transformation and someone can pay a higher price for it? Someone can pay a price for it. Let me know in the comment section. Yes, yes, yes. Now I know this is a struggle for people. Like most people they're just in this space where they just feel, how do I even put the price? How do I do it? Don't worry, we're getting into it. This evening is for you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this live with someone that should be here. We're talking about how to communicate the right pricing for yourself. Absolutely. Thank you. Like I said in the comment section, yes, let me have more yeses. Do you have something that you can turn into a transformation, not a task? And people can actually pay you for that transformation. Let me know in the comment section. Yes. Let me see more yeses. All right. Number 2, after you are done communicating your transformation. Oh, hello, Chinwe, I see you. Yes. Oh, great. Have you hit the subscribe button? Have you shared this live with someone that should be here? Have you hit the like button? Please don't keep this to yourself. Thank you. Number 2, benchmark your value strategically. Put in the comment section for me, please. Benchmark. This is the one that is the problem, right? Some people, okay, now you've understood, I can communicate my transformation. Now the question is, how do I now benchmark my value? Set your price based on market positioning and your unique advantage. Hit the subscribe button. Let me explain what that means. Share this live with someone. Hit the like button. I will explain what that means. The trap that most professionals fall into is putting their price based on what competitors are saying. Competitors are not your business. In fact, you actually have no competitor in this world. You have no mates. You've got no mates. So when you want to benchmark your value strategically, thank you, Choco, what you want to do is set your price according to 2 things. Leave what others are saying. You focus on you. You know, when you're focusing on you, you are actually going to grow yourself more than thinking of what is the market saying, what is this person saying. Let us go and do a market survey. Those things are good, but there are 2 major factors that should determine how you price, how you benchmark your value. Benchmarking your value strategically has nothing to do with what the market is saying. No, I beg to differ. Even though I'm not begging, I'm not sorry. Okay, but there are 2 factors you should consider. Number 1 is market positioning of yourself and your product. How are you positioned? See, let me even say this, and this is a quote by my mentor, Coach Wendy Ologe. Positioning is greater than potential. Positioning is greater than competence. Yep, let me say it. It's greater. Positioning is greater than competency. Positioning is greater than potential. This is why confidence is key. Confidence, communication, commanding the room. These are key factors that you need as a professional. Before you think of writing any product, doing anything to go and sell, work on your confidence. Your confidence, your communication, your power to command any room. You can be in a room and you are the one commanding the room. When you step into the space, whether it's a WhatsApp virtual room, when you step into the space, they know, like they're waiting for your write-up to come because you command the room when you come in. And this is what, of course, the Smart Speaking course is all about. But the truth is, and yeah, it's just 2 days to the Smart Speaking course to begin on Monday. Yay, September 1st will begin. I hope you are not outside if you should be there. If you put in the comment section Smart, you get access to the Smart Speaking course. It's going to be 30 days of Smart, of learning confidence. Yes, of you mastering the rooftop confidence. Minimum is 500% confidence boost. If you do not get it at the end, come and take your money. Write to me, I'll give you back your money. Confidence, communication, and power to command any room. All right. Now, these are the factors that help you benchmark your value. Okay. Now, benchmarking your value is in two ways. Market positioning, number 1. Unique advantage, number 2. What is your unique advantage? So you see a graphic designer who markets his rate at 50,000 naira per design, and he has 10 years experience. But someone else comes and he has a Fortune 500 portfolio and he charges 150,000 naira. What is his justification? Proven results. Proven results. So his positioning in the market, his market positioning is coming from the angle of testimonials, proven results. His unique advantage is the kind of Fortune 500 portfolio he's coming with. Not just saying I have 10 years experience. So pricing without strategy is fishing without knowing the fish size. Pricing without strategy is fishing without knowing the fish size. If you aim too low, small fish. If you aim right, trophy fish. You know, it was Peter who was saying, I don't know why I have toiled all night. I just want to catch a fish and go home. But the master came and said, cast your net to this side. See, it's not about how long you have toiled. So stop positioning experience. I have 10 years experience. Peter had experience. He had the experience. I've toiled all night. But when it came with a particular marketing positioning, unique advantage, he was told specifically, cast it to this side. You know what? It's like that widow who invested her last measure strategically, following instructions. Her small last meal that could just feed her and her child and they go, multiplied. Why? Strategic pricing multiplies impact and reward. My question is, are you pricing based on fear or based on your unique advantage? And the truth is, I am that I am. It applies to you. It's not only God that is I am that I am. Let me explain. It's who you say you are that will call you and that you will become. It's how much you say you are worth that you are worth. I am that I am. You are like God now. I am that I am. It's who you say you are that you are. If you say you are worth 10 million, that's who you are. If you say you are worth 500 naira, that's who you are. You are that you are. You are going to be perceived by the world by how much you say you are worth. This is why it is time to put a price tag on you. It is the price tag you put on you that reflects on the price tag you put on your products and your services. Are you pricing based on fear or based on your unique advantage? You need to go sit and reflect on this question. Number 3. The third way to position yourself. The third way to position yourself for premium value. I mentioned number 1, communicate the transformation. Number 2, I said benchmark your value strategically. And finally, number 3, have you hit the subscribe button? Have you hit the like button? Have you shared this live with someone that should be here? The third way is own your expertise publicly. How do you do this without confidence? Like how? How do you do this without effective communication? How do you do this without mastering power to command any room? The confidence you do not own publicly, you cannot use to price your product or your services strategically. The confidence you do not own publicly, you cannot use to price your product strategically. No, you cannot. Confidence is contagious. That is why I said, I am that I am. Is you now. Hit the subscribe button if you're just joining us. Hit the like button. Share this live with someone that should be here. It's contagious. It's who you say you are that will affect you to spread to the whole world. Now, as a confidence coach, this is what I keep telling professionals. You need to own your expertise. Oh, by the way, there's one of my latest books, Mastering the Game of Consistent Confidence. And this, I mentioned this in that book. Hesitation in pricing signals low value. They called you to deliver a service and you are hesitating to put a price. It's signaling low value. So we have 2 coaches. Coach A, program is 200,000 naira. But when you call him, you say, you know what, it's 200,000 naira, but I can't just do 150,000. Coach B says program is 200,000 naira. Here is exactly what you get when you come into this program. Let me even know from you. Guess who books more clients? Coach A or Coach B? Let me know in the comment section. Who do you think will land more clients? Coach A or Coach B? Coach A, who says my program is 200,000 naira, but you know what? I can do 150,000. It depends. Or if you price Coach A so much, you will say, okay, bring 100K. But Coach B, on the other hand, he says my program is 200,000 naira. Here is exactly what you get when you pay this price. Let me know in the comment section. Coach A or Coach B, who lands more clients? Who lands more clients? Coach B, yes. Coach B, thank you. Coach B, yes, thank you. So the thing is, pricing is planting a flag. Hesitate, no one notices. Plant boldly, everyone recognizes your authority. I began by saying to you that pricing is like planting a flag. If you hesitate, no one will see you. If you do it strategically, boldly, you plant it boldly, everyone recognizes your territory. Daniel owned his identity and principles, even though he was in Babylon. He positioned himself for influence and favor. And guess what? Daniel mattered in back to back, how many regimes? He kept on being relevant. But do you know why? He kept on owning his expertise. Owning your expertise does the same in your professional life as well. Stop shying away from your expertise. My question is, where have you hesitated to claim your expertise? Where? Think about it, reflect. Where have you hesitated to show up your expertise? Now, if this has been a challenge for you, this is why I'm doing this book live reading today. I'll be reading the table of content, and then you choose, I'll do the introduction, read the introduction, and then you choose what chapter that you want me to read for you. I love to do live readings. I love it. So if today's teaching resonated with you, or you know someone that is, it looks like I'm describing the person as I'm talking, go and invite them to this live now, because it's time to do the live reading. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Okay, my book, It's Time to Put a Price Tag on You, lays out the full blueprint, mindset, strategies, scripts, exercises, everything to help you confidently charge what you are worth every time. Now, after this session, I will be, right now, that session, I'll be opening to you. It's going to be a special moment for you. You get to choose the chapter you want us to explore today. I'll take a few questions so you can see exactly how this works in practice. Think of today's teaching as the spark. Now, the book that I'm about to read for you is the map. The live reading is the map. Each step is going to build confidence in you, clarity in you, and action. So if you want to see the principles in action and you want to get a taste of this book, now is the time for you. Let me say this, right? Every time you underprice yourself, you are silently telling the world that you are less than who you are. Every time. But you know, positioning yourself correctly, communicating transformation, benchmarking strategically, and owning your expertise elevates your credibility and your cash flow. Today's teaching is that spark. The book I'm about to read for you is the road map. Now let me get to open the book. It's time to put a price tag on you. Yay! I want you to leave here putting the right price on yourself, because why not? Why shouldn't you have a price when everything you use in this life has a price? So why shouldn't there be a price tag on you? Because since you left the price tag to chance, people are just pricing you the way they like. If you're ready for this live reading, put in the comment section for me, ready. Let me see ready in the comment section. Otherwise, I will not read. Let me see the comment section. Ready. All righty. Let me see the comment section. Ready. And then we go. Okay, I can see the comment section. Let me see more. Ready. Then I'll be reading the book for you. Okay, yes. Let me see some more. I'm seeing this in the comment section. Ready. Let me see some more. Ready. And then we'll be good to go. All right, let me begin with the preface. Yes, I can see it. Then I'll read out the table of content to you. All right. In a world that moves faster than ever, where time is the most precious currency, busy professionals like you often find yourselves caught in a relentless circle, working harder, juggling more, yet feeling undervalued and overlooked. You know you have the skills, the experience, and the potential, but somehow the recognition, the rewards, and the respect don't always follow. Why is that? This book is the answer. It's time to put a price tag on you. It's not about vanity or ego. It's about clarity, strategy, and unapologetic self-worth. It's about recognizing your value and communicating it powerfully so that the world sees and pays accordingly. Over years of coaching, speaking, and working alongside busy professionals across the globe, I have seen a recurring truth. Your environment, your mindset, your use of time, your education, your exposure, and your models, the people you learn from, all come together to shape how much you are worth in the marketplace and in your own eyes. I have distilled these 6 critical elements into the esteem framework, a practical, actionable process designed to help you take control of your narrative, align your actions with your ambitions, and command the value you deserve. Whether you are aiming for a promotion, launching a business, or simply seeking to unlock your next level of success, this book will guide you step by step. It will challenge you, inspire you, and equip you with the tools to shift from invisible to invaluable. If you're ready to stop settling for less than your worth, to invest in yourself with intention, and to finally put a price tag on you, then this powerhouse is for you. Then let's get started. Your masterpiece awaits. Leslie Grace. Okay, that's the preface. Now let me take the table of contents. Okay, so please listen so that you pick it when it's time to pick the table of contents. So the book is divided into 6 parts. I mentioned the esteem framework, right? So it's showing you all of the areas you need to look at. Then from there you can now pick out your price. So it's environment. The part 1 is environment. Part 2 is self-image. Part 3 is time. Part 4 is education. Part 5 is exposure. Part 6 is motor. So it has 18 chapters. The book has 18 chapters. Chapter 1 is elevate your circle. Chapter 2, enrich your space. Chapter 3, empower the energy flow around you. Chapter 4, see yourself as you want the world to see you. Chapter 5, speak your value before you can ask for it. Chapter 6, sculpt your mindset for maximum worth. I'm going to stop at chapter 6. When you get the book, you see the remaining chapters. It's about 18 chapters in all. So from chapters I've given you, which do we read? Let me know. Which do we read? Which do we read? Which do we read? Okay, while I'm waiting for a response, let me go ahead and read the introduction. What I read for you before was the preface. Introduction. To guide you on this transformative journey, this book is divided into 6 parts. The 6 pillars that shape self-worth and in turn self-wealth. The first pillar is environment. The circles you keep, the spaces you occupy, and the energy you allow around you determine the ceiling of your worth. The influence of your environment can turn a simple drink sold for 500 naira into a prized drink at 5,000 naira. Same drink, same container, environment elevated the value. Now, somewhere in the story in this book, I shared a story of how the same drink that you buy from maybe a store close to your home can be priced at maybe 1,500 naira. But the same drink taken to a 5-star hotel may be sold for up to 10,000 naira, even if it's a bottle of water. What changed? Environment. So the first part of this book is, it's extensive. This first environment part has like 3 chapters in it, extensive with works, activities, reflection points, and everything. Environment is the first thing that puts a price tag on you. Okay, I mean, I don't want to start selling out the whole book to you. And then self-image. I'm still reading the introduction. Self-image. How you see yourself sets the foundation for how others perceive and value you. Your internal lens colors every interaction, negotiation, and opportunity. See yourself as worthy, and the world mirrors it. Time. And then I talked about time, exposure, and the rest of them. By mastering these 6 pillars, you will learn how to put a price tag on yourself, transforming not only your self-worth, but your income, opportunities, and influence. The journey won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. Your history does not define you. Your choices and your commitment to value yourself do. Ruth's story is not just a tale from the past. It's a blueprint of what happens when you consciously curate your worth. It's time to put a price tag on you. And oh, by the way, we use the story of Ruth to analyze this whole price tagging thing. Do you know the story of Ruth? So I'll give you 18 chapters, right? I'm waiting for you to let me know in the comment section which chapter do I read. You know, the story of Ruth is like part of the anchor stories that inspired me to write this. When I was reading Ruth's story, I saw how someone who was prized at slave girl went through a process, changed the environment, and became prized as CEO's wife. You remember Ruth in the Bible? That's the Ruth I'm talking about. She was a slave girl. Her environment, everything that happened to her had made her just accept to be slave girl. Chapter 5. Okay, I can see chapter 5. Everyone agrees chapter 5? Do we do chapter 5? And then everything had changed for her. Let me quickly go to chapter 5 because I want to take a few questions from you before we call it a night. I love to do live readings. I love it. And I know you love it too. Anytime I say live reading, boom, everybody comes out. Okay, chapter 5. Chapter 5 says, speak your value before you ask for it. Whoosh. Choco, how did you pick that? That was really, really... Speak your value before you ask for it. This is deep. And I'm going to be reading it right now. See, if you know someone that is struggling, if you know groups where you know people that are struggling, go and share this live with them. They should come. I'm about to expose. Do you know how much this book will be worth? Do you know how much this book will be worth? I'm giving it to you for free. Like, reading it to you. Take your questions for free. Go and share this live and come back. Let me continue. Chapter 5. It's time to put the price tag on you. Speak your value before you ask for it. And this is why it's important to read this book, because someone can just hear this now or hear what I've said earlier and say, you know what, let me just go and start asking for my price. They should pay me this price. Speak your value first before you ask for it. Let me explain. Let me read. In the marketplace of life, especially for professionals, value isn't just assigned, it is communicated. It's spoken before it's compensated. You can't keep hoping people will just see your worth if you haven't learned to say it with clarity, conviction, and confidence. Here is the truth many avoid. The world often pays not for what you do, but for what you declare with boldness, with energy, and with presence. You do not get what you deserve, you get what you dare to communicate. You do not get what you deserve, you get what you dare to communicate. Once you hear that thing that hits you, please put it for me in the comment section, please. Thank you. You do not get what you deserve, you get what you dare to communicate. And the communication of your worth starts long before you ever negotiate a raise, send a proposal, or apply for a role. It begins in your daily conversations, your casual introductions, your digital bios, your boardroom updates, your tone of voice, and your posture when you walk into any room. This chapter is about learning to speak your value, not arrogantly, but authentically. Not by inflating your ego, but by owning your excellence. This chapter is about learning to speak your value. Let's talk about how to do that strategically, powerfully, and consistently. The Michelle Obama mirror. Think back to Michelle Obama's early days as First Lady of the United States. She didn't wait for the world to assign her importance. She stepped into history, not just with a title, but with intention. From her speeches to her style, her body language to her books, she communicated one message clearly. I am not here by accident. I bring value, voice, and vision. Michelle didn't walk into rooms hoping people would respect her. She walked in having already respected herself, and that energy did the talking before she opened her mouth. You must learn to do the same. You don't need a political platform to do it. You need clarity, confidence, and a commitment to never undersell your contribution again. Undervaluing is expensive. Every time you downplay your skills, every time you say it's not really nothing. When someone compliments your work, you say it's nothing really. Every time you respond to what do you do with vague, watered down answers, you are teaching the world to expect a discount. Here is the cost. Opportunities shrink, offers decrease, and influence is lost. Let me ask you, if you aren't speaking your value, why would someone else? If you sound unsure, why would a client trust you? If you introduce yourself like your achievements are accidental, why would a manager consider you for leadership? Why? This is not about performance. It's about posture, verbal, mental, and emotional posture. How you speak your worth is how you secure your wealth. Ah, yeah. Please put that for me in the comment section. How you speak your worth is how you secure your wealth. You train the world by how you talk about yourself. One of my clients, a high-performing IT consultant, struggled with visibility. She worked behind the scenes, delivered projects ahead of schedule, saved her company thousands, but no one in leadership noticed. When I reviewed her email updates, performance reviews, and meeting contributions, I saw the issue instantly. She was doing the work, but not speaking the value. Instead of saying, I led the system migration that improved operational efficiency by 38% within 4 weeks, she would always say, I just did some updates on the system. It's running better now. Did you notice the difference? The first statement is, I led this system migration that improved operational efficiency by 38% within 4 weeks. My client wasn't saying it this way. Here is what she used to say. I just did some updates on the system. It's running better now. When you speak with precision and ownership, people listen and people can pay for any price. When you minimize your impact, you mute your influence. Please put it for me in the comment section. When you minimize your impact, you mute your influence. Back to my client story. We worked on her language, her posture, her internal dialogue. Months later, she landed a leadership role, not because her skills changed, but because her self-image found its voice. The professional elevator pitch: power, not poetry. Busy professionals often think they need a polished, poetic elevator speech to sound powerful. No, that's not true. You need power, not poetry. Here is a simple framework I teach professionals in our Smart Speaking course. I help dash do dash so they can dash. For example, I help healthcare teams implement efficient digital systems so they can save time and serve patients better. Example number 2. I coach mid-level managers to lead with clarity and confidence so they get promoted without burnout. Example number 3. I train professionals to read smarter, think deeper, and speak with authority so they command the value they deserve. Short, sharp, strategic. I help busy professionals master smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking, so they can become the most confident and smartest in any room. Short, sharp, strategic. Do not ramble, do not apologize, don't shrink. Finally, then I take a few questions. It's not done, the chapter is long, so I'll just stop here. But let me just jump to reflection questions. I'll take about 2 reflection questions here. I'll just go to the end because it's long, and then I have reflection questions at the end, so I'll just give you 2 from here. Question number 1. What do I currently say when someone asks, what do you do? Yes, please. Professionals, note this one, not this one. So I'll just give you 2, and then I'll see if you have any questions. Ask yourself this question. What do I currently say when someone asks, what do you do? Now, this is a big question. When you were asked, Lisha, what do you do for a living? What do you say? How do you see it? I've given you a framework, right, for how to frame it. Okay, question number 2. Do my words reflect my actual value, or do they play it safe? Good question. Think about it. You can write down these questions and think about them later at night. Do your words reflect your actual value, or do they sound like you are trying to play it safe? Let me take the last question, then I'll wait for your feedback and your questions. When was the last time you truly owned your achievements out loud? When was the last time? Speak your value. Speak your price tag. Then watch the world rise to match it. I'm going to end here. If I want to do the whole of chapter 1, chapter 5, I beg your pardon, we're going to take more time. So I'm just going to end here. Yay! And that is where that's the bit we can take in our time. We just have a few minutes to the end of this session. How was it? Let me hear your comments in the comment section. How do you see this book on a scale of 1 to 10? How would you rate it? What hit you the most? What do you think about this book? This is one of my latest, baby. I'm excited that it's finally out. It's taken me a year plus to write this book. Yes, it has. It's taken me over a year to write these 3 books that are coming out. And this particular one, when I heard the title, trust me, it came out from several questions that professionals are about to ask me. They keep asking me this question. Okay, so coach, I know that I have been in this professional space for years and I just wrote this book, but I don't know how much to charge. This question kept coming. Don't I just do it free? Most of them say, but see, let me tell you the truth. Most professionals that are doing free, in quote, is because they cannot actually put a price tag. And the reason they cannot put a price tag on their product on the services is because they haven't actually put a price tag on themselves. This book right here is your solution. It's a beautiful masterpiece. The design, everything is top notch. It's something that, I mean, a few people saw it when I posted it today. Quite a number of persons, and they're like, this is finally a solution. We have a solution here, finally. Okay, so let me know in the comment section. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this masterpiece? What hit you the most? Let me know. Do you have questions? I want to take your questions at this point. Let me know your questions. Something you need me to clarify here. This is the only time I get to do this. I only do this once. And then would you love for me to do another live reading on Monday of the second book? Mastering the Game of Consistent Confidence. See, professionals have, I'm sent to you, so I know your problem. One of the greatest problems of professionals is consistent confidence. I'm waiting for your feedback in the comment section. One of the greatest problems. So you see, you are confident in the chat room with your girls. You are confident at the cinema with your boys. You went out to see a match or something, football, a soccer game. You guys are having fun. You work the loudest in that room. You are the most contributory person. You are the most contributory voice. But every time you have to show up in a boardroom, your confidence is not there. You're looking for it. You're looking for your voice. It means that you are confident, but your confidence is inconsistent. And this is what I've seen too many professionals struggle with. Inconsistent confidence. Confidence that shows up in the chat rooms, but we're looking for it in the boardroom. Confidence that shows up when you're with your girls, but you are looking for it when you are before that panel. Confidence that shows up with your kids and your family members, but you cannot find it when it's the time to speak to your CEO. Confidence that shows up when you have to do a video with your family members, but when it's time to do a video to market your product, the confidence is not there. That is inconsistent confidence. And the book, Mastering the Game of Consistent Confidence, is the solution to this. So let me know in the comment section, is there any question? What is your feedback? What do you think about this masterpiece? A 10 over 10, yay! A 10 over 10, of course, a 10 plus kind of book, the kind of book that everybody needs to have and actually sit with to put a price tag on them. It's a masterpiece, of course. It's a masterpiece. All right, so it's been a good time having you here. We go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. And today it is the final today and tomorrow to admit participant for the Smart Speaking course. After tomorrow, you have to wait till March. Oh yeah, I can see the comment section. 10 over 10, 10 over 10, 10 over 10, 10 over 10, yeah, 10 over 10. I'm excited even though I know that it's a 10 over 10. Yeah, I can see in the comment section. I love the feedback. 10 over 10, 10 over 10. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so here is me saying to you, this book will be given for free. It will be given freely to everybody who's going to be a part of the Smart Speaking course alongside the other books. So they're getting 5 books and 5 guides. 5 books. It's time to put a price tag on you. Mastering the Game of Consistent Confidence. Smart Shiner Speak Smartly. Yeah, I did the live reading of Smart Shiner Speak Smartly last week, Saturday. Yeah, one of my greatest books as well. This is a masterpiece. It's sold hundreds and hundreds of copies ever since we've made it. So I'm also giving this for free. I'm giving Cultivating Confidence. I'm also giving Think Confidently, Act Confidently, Speak Smartly. So 5 books and then 5 guides. Fear Fighting Guide, Imposter Syndrome Guide, about 5 of them. So there are about 10 in one bundle that we're giving you for free. So you're not just paying for the course, you're getting all of this for free. I mean, it's more than a giveaway. It's more than a giveaway. Yes, September 1st will begin. Yeah, from tomorrow we will start the introduction, and then all of the processes to get you ready for September 1st will start. So if you know someone who should be in the Smart Speaking course, let them know. Okay, if they're coming through you, just let us know that it is you. You put in the comment section smart, you still get the early bird discount just for being on this live. Otherwise the early bird discount is off, but for being on this live, you send us a message right after here and we'll get it that okay, we're in the live, we'll still give you the early bird discount. You still get to pay that price. Yep. I'm excited for the Smart Speaking course because it's a moment where I see professionals move from timid to a minimum of 500% confidence boost. So I can tell you, you are coming in for an encounter. You are coming in for a moment that you cannot ever be able to forget. So thank you so much for joining in today. On Monday, we're going to go live again. We're going to be talking about something really nice on Monday. Who knows? Maybe I might still do my book, Mastering the Game of Consistent Confidence. Do you think I should? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think we should do a live reading again? Or I should just come up on Monday with another beautiful topic to talk about? Oh, how much is the course? Okay, Chinwe, the course is currently at 185,000 naira for the early bird if you are here. So Chinwe, if you do us a we should do another live reading. So Chinwe, if you do us a message now, smart, in the comment section, we'll get access to you, or send us an email at thesmartspeakersacademy@gmail.com. thesmartspeakersacademy@gmail.com, and then you are going to get an early bird discount since you are on this call. All right, just send us an email at thesmartspeakersacademy@gmail.com. If you check our profile, you see our numbers, you see our social media platforms, any of the social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, the Smart Speakers Academy. Send us a message. We'll be able to give you access to the course. Okay, and it's going to be 30 days. Then you have a 90 days community mentorship support with me on this journey. So my job is to ensure that you've mastered confidence, communication, commanding the room before you leave. You have the 30-day Smart Shyness Challenge because I feel like if you do not have confidence, there's shyness somewhere. Both of them don't coexist. No, they can't be in this space. If you do not have confidence, there's shyness somewhere in you. So we begin with the Smart Shyness Challenge. Okay? All right. So Chima, just do us an email. You get your discount for being on this call. It's so good to have you here. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for being on this live. I have been honored to have you here. I will see you on Monday at 1 p.m. I hope you've hit the subscribe button. I hope you've shared this live with someone that you know that is struggling with price tagging and all of those struggles. Just send this to them, and it will be a good time. And if you still want to join the Smart Speaking course, you can today and tomorrow. Yeah, after tomorrow it does get short. Once you start on September 1st, you cannot. And we run this course only twice in a year. So it means if you miss September, you have to wait till March next year. It's done only twice in a year. Except, of course, you want to come for a one-on-one, which is higher than this. because that will be just me and you in the room, and I will be addressing your specific challenges. So I mean, confidence is not something you should push to later. It's key that you fix it already. Okay, so if you need to fix your confidence, please do not be in the space where you are struggling with it. Come and unlock your confidence in just 30 days. No matter how long you've been timid, 500% confidence boost minimum. That's what we assure you. Minimum. We'll have live classes with me. It's not a recorded session. No, it's a live session. That's why we do it only twice in a year, because it takes a whole lot from the team and I to actually work on every single participant. The participant leave there with a minimum of, I mean, right now we'll have participants from nations, different nations, and they are just there getting prepped up for September 1st. So jump in already. If you send us an email, just write SMART in the email. That's what you need to write. SMART. And we'll know that it's a smart speaking course. You're coming from here, so you get your discount as well. So just write SMART to the Smart Speakers Academy at gmail.com. Subscribe to this channel if you have not, and it's so good to have you here, but I gotta go now. I'll see you Monday at 1 p.m. We'll go live, interestingly. We'll go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. We'll keep sharing insights. I am the confidence coach, and I'm sent to busy professionals. My job is to help them unlock a rooftop, unshakable confidence that is rooted on smartness. And I give you 3 skills to help you achieve this: smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. With these 3 together, you definitely will show up as the most confident, smartest person in any room. It's so good to have you. Follow us on all our social media platforms. We keep sharing daily tips, daily steps to help you achieve that confident person that you desire to be, that smartest person, that smartest version of you. And with these 3 skills, of course, you can be that person. Hello, Piyush. Hit the subscribe button. Share this live with someone that should be here. Hit the like button. But I mean, it's done now, so you have to catch replay. Thank you, everybody. So good to have you here. I'll see you on Monday at 1 p.m. This is the Smart World.